31-year-old actress Aimee Wood, known for her role in The White Lotus, expressed her displeasure over a recent Saturday Night Live sketch that made fun of her appearance. During the episode, which featured John Hamm as host, cast member Sarah Sherman wore exaggerated fake teeth while impersonating Wood, in what many perceived as a harsh portrayal. Following the broadcast, the sex education star addressed the segment and related speculation about HBO in a message shared on her Instagram story. Speaking candidly with her followers, Aimee Wood admitted she found the SNL sketch to be both hurtful and lacking in humor. She mentioned feeling a strong sense of conviction when posting, but added she might take it down later. However, her fans rallied behind her, with one comment urging her to keep the post up. "It was hurtful and not funny. Calling it out takes away their power. You're truly incredible. I have a noticeable gap between my teeth and an overbite, and seeing you has honestly helped me feel so much more confident about my appearance. I was planning to spend a lot of money on changing it all, but now I've decided not to because when I see how beautiful you are, it makes me think I should try seeing myself the same way," the message concluded. Another supporter pointed out that most of the people mocked in the sketch were public political figures, making the inclusion of Aimee seem out of place. The only person in the parody who wasn't political was Chelsea, and it felt like the focus was just mocking your looks and accent, which was totally unnecessary, they wrote. Earlier, Aimee clarified a misunderstanding from a recent interview, emphasizing that no one at HBO ever called her unattractive. "That was just my own insecurity talking," she explained. "What I meant in the article was about how our minds can play tricks on us. Please read it carefully before jumping to conclusions on my behalf." Aimee later posted an update indicating that Saturday Night Live had reached out to apologize. In a recent British GQ interview, she opened up about feeling insecure after learning that White Lotus creator Mike White had to advocate strongly for her to be cast. "It was actually said with kindness by someone who wasn't involved in the production," she explained. "But because of my own imposter syndrome, I spiraled a bit. That was the real message I was trying to share. I just want to make it clear that HBO has been nothing but incredibly supportive." In her GQ interview, Aimee opened up about her insecurities, sharing how her inner critic led her to misinterpret things. "My mind twisted it into, HBO didn't want me, and I know why. It's because of how I look," she said. "I imagined Mike having to plead, 'Please let me cast the one who doesn't fit the mold.'" She also discussed the public focus on her natural overbite and gap between her front teeth features she worried might be distracting from her actual performance. Aimee admitted she felt concerned that some viewers of The White Lotus now viewed her smile as something quirky or flawed, something she hadn't fixed. "It honestly makes me proud that it's come to represent individuality and a kind of freedom," she said. "But at the same time, there's a point where it starts to feel like too much." Aimee expressed some frustration that so much of the conversation around her has focused on her teeth, rather than her acting. "It's a bit disheartening," she said, "because the spotlight should really be on my work." While many people see their comments as complimentary, she noted that the constant focus on her smile might be rooted in something deeper. "Because it's not criticism, but I have to wonder, would this even be a topic if I were a man? It still feels like another way to talk about a woman's appearance." Aimee has received widespread praise for embracing her natural look, choosing not to conform to typical Hollywood beauty standards. Speaking on The Jonathan Ross Show, she reflected on the reaction. "I'm honestly amazed by how much attention my teeth are getting. Especially in the US, people seem fascinated. Even fans of The White Lotus talk about the fact that I haven't had veneers or Botox. It almost feels like a quiet act of rebellion." Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos.